Liz's Ugly Bakery is on his morning crew. I'm Rob Dempsey. That's Liz Riles, who is the host of Liz's Ugly Bakery.
Thank you. Step into my bakery. Welcome on
Thanks,
in.
Martha.
No. Okay. Cookies today.
It's because she's never been to jail.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I think I'm nicer. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway.
She is.
Graduation cookies. Luke, my son, is a high school senior. And of course, we've been doing high school senior shout outs. So I needed to make some graduation cookies for my sweet baby boo-boo. And so I even put graduation caps. They're just a regular sugar cookie recipe that I've used before in Liz's Ugly Bakery. But these, I didn't have an actual cookie cutter as big as I needed to make my canvas to put the graduation cap and the tassel and everything
Whatever
on.
that means, but yeah.
So I used a great big jumbo cup that we had at home as my cookie cutter. Women been doing this for years. We'll take a little glass to cut out for biscuits and that kind of thing.
Oh, so you cut around the glass.
Exactly.
You use it as a little template.
Yes.
Okay.
You kind of push it down into the dough and turn it quickly
And
back
there you
and
go.
forth. And there you go. Boom. There you go. So I thought I'm going to pull up a picture on Pinterest of a graduation cap and see how they've done it. And
usually pretty dangerous.
Right. So I had my little icing bag and I piped the picture of the graduation cap. Some are big, some are small.
So that's what you call squeezing the stuff that comes out of the bottom of the icing
the
little
piping bag.
Oh, I didn't know it was called something.
Yes, and
like
you can
that.
put icing in it. You can put. They're shaking their head at me in the video department. But anyway, you can put. I put for the tassel on these cookies, melted white chocolate that was colored, and then I brushed it with edible gold to make it really sparkle.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
So Joey said, "Well, they kind of look like feet." I said, "No, they don't." The tassels.
Well, your husband is onto something.
Hey now. And then one looks like a broom, like from back in the day, like Laura Ingalls would have used.
The old-fashioned broom.
Exactly. But I think they look pretty decent. I even texted Luke, my son, a picture last night, and he said, "I know you didn't make those." I said, "Yes, I did." He said, "That's the best you've ever done." Let me tell you, that's the best compliment he's ever given me in my life.
Well, that's so sweet.
It was.
So she's put down on here all the graduating years of those that are on the team on his morning crew.
Yes. Ian, 2016. I
kid,
know,
right?
TJ, 2009. I got you right? Okay, good. And I'm 1986, and of course I have Luke there, 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's so neat.
Yeah.
Are you passing these out so the boys can try?
I was waiting on, Oh, and I made a graduation cap myself. Like I cut the dough into the shape of graduation cap and a tassel. Unfortunately, when I dropped everything, the tassel broke off. Okay, watch out because the tassel might fall.
It might fall.
Floor.
I'm going to give you a close-up of what these look like on his radio TV.
See, I think that looks...
There's not bad.
It's really not.
Did you have a typo on mine or something?
No, why?
Because it looks like you adjusted one, like you fixed it.
Like
or was that the drop?
It was probably the drop.
The drop? Okay.
Probably. In the 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, it's already crumbling.
It looks, wow. Okay. Let's let the young men try it first. That would be Ian and TJ. What? Oh, TJ's been digging in.
Right. I was like, TJ, what's your face about back there? If your face could tell a story right now, it wouldn't be a good one.
Explain. Will you quit eating and will you just say something about the cookie?
The cookie's wonderful.
Oh, good.
Clearly. He just keeps eating it and they waited until like 5 bites in to say something. So yeah, I agree. It's very, very good.
Okay.
See, this is what women want.
They're too nice.
Right.
You notice?
And now Rob's gonna lay it down.
When it's horrible, they say, this is really good.
I like how bougie it is too, with the gold.
Bougie.
Okay, well look, all right, fine. If you want me to be a little harder, it's a great cookie, but it's not the best sugar cookie I've had.
Oh.
I'm done.
Throwdown. She's walking out.
I'm out.
There we go.
Bye.
This is Ugly Bakery. If you would like to have the recipe yourself, just go to the blog.
It must be good.
It's okay. It's not the best sugar cookie I've had.
His morning crew. Senior Shoutouts on his radio.
With much joy and excitement for you, Abigail Strait, we congratulate you on graduating from high school. Your hard work and determination, along with God's grace, brought you to this time. We love you and pray for his continued blessing for your future. In the good times and storms, he is faithful to guide and strengthen you. Love you bunches, Mom and Dad.
Oh, you got great parents, Abigail, doing a shout out on our open mic, which is on the My His Radio app.
It was so sweet. Caitlin Ledbetter from Hendersonville High, captain varsity cheerleader. She's on the dance team, North Carolina High School Honors Scholar, Henderson High School Honor Block, and she's going to attend the University of Alabama broadcast journalism, and she's going to concentrate on sports media.
That just wore me out.
I know.
All the stuff that she does.
And she's 17, 18 years old.
She didn't coast through high school.
Not at all.
You can tell. That's your senior shout out. Hey, there's still today and tomorrow that you have the opportunity to do that. Don't miss out if you haven't done so already. You can do your high school senior shout out, personalize it with your own voice. Use the open mic that's on the My His Radio app. If you don't have it, download it for free. Google Play in the App Store.
And you can just jump on and text in the keyword senior to 800-447-7234. Get you all the info, takes you right there.
His morning crew.
Nobody but Jesus.
Yeah, it's like less of me and more of him, right?
Right.
Nobody but Jesus. I love that from Casting Crowns. By the way, Mark Hall, a commencement speech dude for the virtual commencement speech. It's going to be seen on his radio's Facebook page. It's coming up June 4th. That's next week.
Yeah, it's going to be, right? Monday is June 1st, but it's going to be so much fun. A lot of surprises.
It's going to be so good. Can't wait. Here's the thing. Not only is that happening in June, but there's this special event that's happening in June that I hope that you'll be a part of. And it all happens right here on his radio. We call the event Friendraiser, that we usually have in the spring, but we postponed it. It was going to happen in April because we needed to focus on helping both you and us get through this whole new way of living, this temporary way of living with that whole COVID thing. But now, since things are starting to open back up and people are starting to get back to work, we've rescheduled this very important fundraiser for June the 22nd.
Yeah, and you know what? It's an encouragement for us as well. You know, I think his radio is here for all of us because when you decide to join the ministry of his radio, man, it makes me feel so much better. I love coming to work anyway, but it's just that extra bit of encouragement to say, you know, I'm getting that instant gratification that somebody needs what we do.
Got this great Facebook message from Michael. And Michael says, I was on my way to an appointment. This was yesterday. This happened. This is fresh. This was yesterday. And he said, I was just going through it. And he pulled into the driveway of this appointment. He said, I just turned up the radio. It was the right song at God's perfect time. And he said, I just raised up my hands and I was so grateful.
Yeah.
So grateful because it's one of those kind of appointments, you know? So thank you for helping to make that possible, and only is possible because God's using you. I mean, you're the difference maker in this whole thing. Friendraiser, it's important for us to make our operational budget coming up June 22nd. The good news is this. If you're on vacation at that time, don't worry. You can give right now.
Yeah. All you have to do, text in the keyword give to 800-447-7234. You can also just go online right now, hisradio.com.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Take a listen to this. Listen real close. Real catchy, right? You probably already know the song.
I love it. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, that's a church.
Yeah.
They're in Oklahoma. It's the Victory Family Church. Don't worry, be happy. In the past, this is a creative church, right?
Yes. Normally, even when they're in the building, the church building, during special song selections, they will be creative with it. And now that they've been social distanced at home for 10, 12, 47 weeks, the choir director said, or the pastor said, let's do Don't Worry, Be Happy with kitchen utensils.
Yeah. This is all kitchen utensils. This is appliances. This is utensils. Of course, they are singing. It's all on Zoom, by the way, that they did this. Yeah.
Love her.
I wonder who the guy is that opens and closes the oven.
That would be my role because I am not musically inclined at all, but I can keep a beat.
I'm the dude just going, hitting a refrigerator.
No, you're not. You're the guy going, don't worry.
Yeah. Don't worry, be happy.
See? You're awesome.
Oh. That's I gotta hear that again.
I know.
All kitchen utensils. as they sing. And some of them are whistling, of course.
Oh, sure. This girl right here. Where is she?
Oh, come on.
My heart is lighter.
Yeah. And they do the whole song, of course.
Yeah.
Kitchen utensils. Quick, grab the spatula.
He said, don't worry, be happy now.
Don't worry. Oh, be happy. Yeah. Whew.
That's a way to start your day.
I feel like I just went to church. Somebody pass the plate.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Finally, somebody did a study.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody has got down to business and found out what the results are on planning a vacation and what it does for you. Finally, Cornwall University said, we're going to find out if this really does help the mental health. And of course, you know what they said. It sure does.
Just planning it?
Just planning it. Just planning a summer trip.
Well, if I think about, because we've already planned our vacations, we've talked about that. When I think about where I'm going, it does calm me a little bit. I can see
but
that.
it's planned.
Yeah.
It's planned, right?
Right.
What happened when you were planning it?
I still was excited, and it made me feel happy.
Sometimes I think it's stressful. Right?
Sometimes. I'm not very good at finding where we're going to stay. I'm not very good at that because when we get there, it's usually like, wah, wah.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
When I read about it, it
When
sounded fantastic.
yeah.
Didn't you see the pictures?
Exactly. But Joey's much better at that. I'm more about scheduling, like, we're going to go here, we're going to do this, and yeah.
My wife does all the planning. I don't have to worry a bit about it.
Really?
Takes the stress off, and she gets super excited. She finds the most amazing places
I've heard.
to go. Oh my, we went to a trip in the gorge.
Yeah.
And she found this one cabin. It had no air. And I'm like, oh no.
What?
This was in the summer. It was in August. It was beautiful. Didn't need air conditioning because it was so cool there.
Oh, sure. Right.
It was in the middle of a national forest. I'm like, whoa, man, this is just so great.
But just thinking about no air, I'm sure you were kind of dreading it to us.
When I walked in, I was looking for the thermostat. There was no thermostat, but we didn't need it.
Yeah.
We didn't need it. I found some fans because I have to have white noise when I sleep.
Me too.
I just have to have
yeah,
and
something.
air circulating. As long as I have that, even if it's winter, I'm fine.
You're good.
But she finds the most amazing places.
Wow. Joey
It's so
does
good.
too. Joey found a condo that we stayed in last year and we booked it again this year. It's right on the water. The price is right. It fits 11 or 12 people, which we're taking my mom and, everybody in the family.
That's the
again.
Alabama trip you're taking to the beach?
Yeah, Orange Beach, Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Not going along the coast here. She just goes to Alabama.
We found it a couple of years ago and just fell in love with it.
There you go. You got to get out of the state.
Sometimes
You
you
have
just
to
gotta
do some travel.
open your horizons. A friend of ours, their family, they always take a road trip. I want to do that one day, like across the country.
To nowhere?
Yeah, they make different stops in different states. They might hit 10 states over 15, they're probably not even gone that long, maybe 8 or 9 days. And it looks amazing.
They just get in the car and go, okay, we're going, kids.
Yes, and they have 3 kids, and I guess they get along because my thinking for my family, we'd be on each other's nerves.
Could be.
Fairly quickly because we're all kind of loud so, when it comes to each other.
Okay, I plead the fifth on that one.
His morning crew.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Not even a worldwide pandemic can keep us from celebrating your accomplishments.
Senior shoutouts on his radio.
Hi, this is Shelly. My 2020 graduate is Madeline Clark. She's graduating from Northside Christian School. Maddie, Daddy and I are so very proud of you and the accomplishments you have made throughout the year. We look forward to seeing how God will use you in the theatrical world. We love you so very much.
Oh, I like that. Maddie in the theater.
I know.
The theatrical world. That's your senior shout out, Maddie, right for the Buy His Radio app and the open mic.
Yeah, Nicholas Cook, congratulations from Franklinton High, marching band, on the yearbook staff, and is going to study graphic design at Liberty University.
Is he really?
Yeah.
And Liberty U's a great school.
I know.
So I know a lot of people that have gone there and have graduated, and they do amazing in life. So you're going to do well. Your senior shout out, you can give one if you like your personalized high school senior shout out. You have today and tomorrow to actually do that. So record it on our My His Radio app and use the open mic feature there. It's a free app, by the way. You can get downloaded today if you don't already have it on Google Play and the App Store.
All right, go ahead and text in because, again, you've only got today and tomorrow. Text in SENIOR to 800-447-7234 to get the information before it's
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Jack's a teenager, and Jack did not graduate from high school in 2020.
Oh.
Instead, he's graduated from community college in 2020. Oh, and Jack is 13 years old.
He's just barely a teenager.
He went to community college when he was 11. Hello, 11 years old. And now he's graduating with 4 associate degrees.
Wait, okay, hold up. Wait a minute. 4 degrees?
4 associate degrees.
In 2 years.
Yeah. He's
At 11.
He's 13 now.
Right, but when he started 11.
He started at 11 years old in community college. Now he's 13 years old. Graduating class of 2020, Jack Rico.
I can't even imagine signing my child up for college classes at 10, I guess.
So here's what he says. He goes, when they asked him, they go, okay, what about your future plans? He goes, I'm 13, so I don't want to be in a rush for everything.
You got 4 degrees, buddy.
Yeah, he graduates community college.
He's going to take a gap year.
He's like, you know what? Let me just slow down a little bit. I'm not going to be 13 forever.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, Jack, put us all to shame, dude.
Mornings with Rob and Liz. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Not even a worldwide pandemic can keep us from celebrating your accomplishments.
Senior shoutouts on his radio.
Hi, I would like to send a big shout out to my oldest daughter, Lexis Hill. I'm so proud of your great accomplishment. You have always looked forward and never backwards. You will go far in life. I love you, and I'm very proud of you.
That is one proud mom of Lexus. I love it, Lexus Hill. That was your shout out. That happened to be right through the My His Radio app, and mom used the open mic.
All right, and Ramey Wenzel from East Lincoln High School varsity cheerleader Mustang Project became a certified CNA last year. Also, okay, I'm going to blow your mind right now. She also has her own nonprofit called Angel Bows. They have already raised $147,000 for cancer patients by making and selling hair bows.
Who's this person?
Her name is Ramey Wenzel.
And she's graduating from college?
No, from East Lincoln High School,
This
y'all.
is a high school senior doing that.
Here's something else. She's going to Gaston College to get her degree in special education. This is a baby girl. I say that, I'm sorry. A baby girl who has grown up to do exactly what God intended. You know what I'm saying? Made her that special. Wow.
Way to go, young lady. That's
blown.
your senior shout out. Okay, you have today and tomorrow to do those because tomorrow's the very last day to do the senior shout outs. If you want to do that, just go to our My His Radio app, do your own personalized senior shout out. You record it right on the open mic on the My His Radio app, which you can download for free if you don't already have it. Google Play in the App Store.
Okay, and if you missed that, just text in the keyword senior, as in high school senior, to 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This was in Washington, D.C., and it happened this past Sunday. There's a man that was in uniform. He rode up on his motorcycle to an intersection, parked right there in the median, got off the bike, stood and saluted for the first 22 minutes of that first hour.
Of the day?
Yes. The next hour, he did 21 minutes, and it just sort of counted down. But he stood there saluting 24 hours, no bathroom breaks, no food, no water. Just stood there in complete uniform. How cool is that?
Yeah. He's like a staff sergeant, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He did it to bring awareness to the fact that veterans statistically take their lives 22 times every single day. And he's trying to raise awareness for that. He's Staff Sergeant Tim Chambers, and he actually started taking part in these types of events 20 years ago. Yeah, but he was part of Rolling Thunder, I guess, 20 years ago. It was a motorcycle thing. And then he has continued to travel around the country, do these types of events ever since then. He even has a charity called the Saluting Marine Cares. And what they do is they raise money to help veterans pay their hospital bills.
He even stands at parades, right in the middle of the parade, and salutes and does the very same thing as the motorcycles are going by in these parades.
And this guy's been retired for years. He's in his mid-40s, but started bringing awareness back in his 20s.